Introducing eFence, GPS Pet Electronic Fence Equipment. This is Lulu and this is my beautiful backyard. There is plenty of room for her to play and explore, but I need a way to keep her on the property. I don't want her going over there into the neighbor's yard, or there into the other neighbor's yard, and I really don't want her going for an unsupervised swim. For aesthetic reasons, we've decided not to put a fence around our property. We enjoy the unobstructed view of our wooded backyard and our easy access to the lake, and let's face it, putting up fencing is expensive to install and expensive to maintain. We do, however, want to make our dog is safe from traffic in front of our home and keep her from wandering off into our neighbor's yard. For these reasons, we've decided on an invisible electric fence, so I started researching brands and decided on eFence. It's a GPS electronic pet fence and rechargeable electronic collar with 3 adjustable training functions: shock, sound, and vibrate to help train my dogs to stay within a specific boundary. Compared with traditional GPS devices, eFence GPS wireless dog fence adds the function of monitoring the dog's heart rate, body temperature, and step count, offering more health and safety features than other brands. It also comes with upgraded software and hardware technology, resulting in a more stable signal and precise boundary range, so the eFence is even more reliable. I was able to easily set it up myself, and I'm going to show you how you can set it up and operate it too. But first, I want to mention a few things about the system. The goal of this device is to free your dog from the leash and allow them to play and explore freely within a safe boundary, and it's important to train your dog to adapt to this product before using it daily. If you skip this necessary training, your dog will not know why it is being stimulated or what to do when it is. Patience is key during the training process. Expect it to take between 5 to 7 days with 3 to 5, 15 to 20-minute sessions per day. No more than 2 hours per day. The system is used for outdoor use only. Because eFence uses GPS satellite technology, it is not suitable for indoor use as satellite connections can't be made and some buildings or natural terrain, such as mountains or hills, can cause satellite interference. It is easy to use and portable. eFence GPS uses simple physical buttons on the device to control the functionality. There is no need to download an app, no need to connect to Wi-Fi, and no subscription fee. The eFence GPS device only requires a collar receiver to work, no transmitter required. Its lightweight and small design allows it to be carried anywhere and is great for traveling and outdoor excursions. Never connect a leash to the e-collar, as that will put excessive pressure on the contacts and your dog's skin. Never leave the collar on your dog for more than 12 hours, and be sure to reposition the collar around your dog's neck every 1 to 2 hours. Be sure to check the condition of your dog's neck skin every day to be sure your dog is not experiencing sensitivity at the contact points. And be sure to review your user's manual carefully before use to avoid injury caused by improper use. To test the electric shock function of the collar, turn on the GPS device, then press the up and down keys simultaneously for 3 seconds. Press the test tool against the metal probes. The GPS device will beep, vibrate, and electric shock in order. The light of the test tool will be flashing and you'll know it is working. So let's talk about how the system works. Your GPS electronic fence device has 4 satellite modes and will automatically search for the strongest signal source to ensure location accuracy. It can support up to 3 positioning modes at the same time. Using advanced software algorithms, the device prevents errors caused by unstable satellite signals. The device can control an area from 65 feet up to 3,280 feet, depending on your environment. When your pet goes beyond the set control area, the alarm system will turn on. The 3 alarm modes are sound, vibration, and electric shock, and the intensity of each can be adjusted to adapt to the sensitivity of individual dogs or turned off altogether. Sound has an on-off function. Vibration intensity can be adjusted from 0 to 3, and the intensity of the electric shock can be adjusted from 0 to 10. You can also combine the modes to work in sequence, helping to train your dog faster and safer. The device will stop alarming when your pet returns to the safe boundary area. Your eFence comes with 6 components. The Pet Electronic Fence Training Device. The Attachment Collar. A test tool. For short and 4 long electric shock posts. A charging cable and silicone post covers. The eFence GPS fence device uses a sustainably rechargeable battery, which can ensure that the device continues to work for up to 48 hours. Be sure to fully charge your device using the included cable and a standard DC-5V charging adapter before use. The charging adapter is not included, but any standard DC-5V charging adapter will work. The device is IP7 waterproof and can be used in any wet environment and can be submerged to a depth of 1 meter for up to 30 minutes. Perfect for dogs who like to play outdoors on rainy days or who enjoy water play in rivers, lakes, and the ocean. To turn on and off the device, press and hold the P button for 3 seconds. Now let's connect to satellites. Move to the center point in your outdoor area that you want to contain your dog in. Press and hold the P button. The system will display it is locating. Please hold on. The system will take 1 to 2 minutes depending on the environment to search for satellites and will display the number it found. And it's ready to operate. If you lose satellite connection for any reason, let's say your dog comes into the house for a bit and you need to reconnect, you'll do this by short pressing the P button for 1 second. The device will reconnect to the satellites. In addition, the device will automatically locate to the center point of where it was last used, so you don't have to worry about the device needing to be repositioned every time you turn off the device. It's time to select the alarm modes and other features. To do this, press the S button and use the up and down arrows to make your selections, and then save them with an S button press. The first digital display will be the number of GPS satellites in current use, which will change with the environment. You will get the best signal in a wide open environment like the desert, and a high number of satellites will be shown. In a narrow environment with a lot of buildings around, for instance, a lower number of satellites will be connected. You will need 5 or more satellite connections for operating this device. Using the arrows, next move to the distance display. The default is 65 feet. Press the S button to adjust this field. The number will flash, and you can then use the up and down arrows to select the desired distance. Press the S button again to secure your selection. The device has 3 alarm modes: buzzer, vibration, and electric shock. The system will work automatically when the pet leaves the preset area. The system defaults to a beeping sound alarm. The vibration and electric shock function can be turned on appropriately according to the dog's reaction during training. If 3 alarm modes are turned on, the system will alarm, vibrate, and shock continuously for 16 seconds. At the same time when the dog wanders outside the designated area. Then pause for 30 seconds and repeat the warnings until the dog is back inside the boundary. If your dog has not returned to the safe area after 3 rounds, the beep and vibrate modes will operate continuously, but for safety, the shock will be turned off. So let's start setting this up. Use the arrow buttons to toggle to speaker. The speaker has 2 modes, 1 is on and 0 is off. The speaker is turned on by default. Again, press the S button. The number will flash. Use the up and down arrows to make your selection and press the S button to save. Next, let's set the vibration mode. You can toggle from 0 to 5. 0 is off and is the default setting. 5 is the most vibrant setting. Make your selection and save with an S button press. The 5th setting is shock. The system default if off, indicated by 0. Again, choose your intensity from 1 to 5, 5 being the most intense. We recommend you start with 1 and increase the intensity only when needed and only 1 level at a time. Do not jump levels. The shock is meant to be a mild sensation and is used as a reminder of the boundary. It is not a punishment and should not hurt your dog. Your dog's reaction to the sensation should be a mild reaction, a curious head movement, for instance. If your dog displays any sign of pain, the device is set too high. The next setting is called Remember. When turned on, this setting allows the device to remember the center point A. The default is for Remember to be turned off. If you need to keep the center point A unchanged every time you use the device, adjust the setting in the menu Remember to On. When set to on, the next time you use the system, no matter where you turn it on, the device will remember your previous center point A. With Remember set to on, if you need to replace the system's default center of point A to point B, simply power on to connect to the satellite and press the P button for 1 second for quick positioning. At this point, the center point will be replaced by the system and become point B. Next time, no matter where you turn on the device, the center point of positioning will be defaulted to point B. Now we are into some valuable health meters. The eFence will track your dog's blood oxygen level and will display a range of between 70 to 130. This represents the health status of your dog. Numbers in this range indicate your dog is in good health condition. If the numbers are not in this range, this indicates that the dog is in poor health condition and a call to the vet may be in order. On the same screen you'll see steps, which tracks the number of steps your dog took while wearing the collar. To do this, press the up and down arrows to position to the number of steps, then press the S select key to clear the value. The next health indicator is temp, which indicates the temperature of the environment where the probe head of the device is in contact with the dog's neck. The maximum display temperature value is 109 degrees. On this same display, the state of the battery is represented. When the battery charge is less than 20%, the battery frame image will show empty and will keep flashing until the device is turned off. One cell indicates a 25% charge, 2 cells of 50%, and so on. When the battery icons show 4 cells and it is not flashing, it is fully charged and can continue working for 48 hours. The device will go into screensaver mode after 30 seconds. Just hit any button to activate it again. As a reminder, this device is for outdoor use only. If your dog needs to come inside for any extended period of time, the device should be turned off to avoid false signals to your dog due to poor satellite connection. Now let's start training your dog. We are going to work for 15 to 20 minutes at a time, 3 to 5 times per day for 7 to 10 days before the dog will have a clear understanding of the boundaries and what the warning indicators mean. The investment in your dog's training will pay off if done correctly and consistently. Do not leave your dog unsupervised until training has been completed. To begin, guide your dog with the leash attached to their collar, not the eFence collar, from the safe area to the flag marker. Take your dog outside of the boundary, at which point the device will sound an alarm. Allow the dog to remain on the leash outside the boundary for 3 seconds, then guide them back into the safe area. As soon as your dog returns to the safe area, praise them for their excellent behavior. Repeat this process on the same boundary flag until your dog actively refuses to run out of the safety boundary. Continue to repeat the process around the boundary flag to keep the training process interesting. If your dog retreats quickly or refuses to enter the boundary area, immediately reward them with praise and treats. Rinse and repeat. If you have any difficulties in the process of using the equipment, you can email our after-sales service team at e-fence@outlook.com. Enjoy a fence-free boundary with your pet with eFence.